I'm Joline Towers with Planet Remix. I'm going to show you how to mix style with sustainability. You mix a little bit of hippie with a bit of hipster, and you get eco-friendly fashion that's fashion forward.
Reduce,
Reuse, recycle, rethink. Planet Remix. Hey, Joline here with Planet Remix. I'm in North Hollywood at the Madison Organic Tattoo Parlor. Let's check it out. I'm here with Madison Stone of the Madison Tattoo Parlor because I've been thinking of getting a tattoo and I'm a little scared because I've heard of all the toxicity that can be in the traditional ink. So I heard that Madison uses alternative pigments and inks that are organic, vegetable-based inks.
Yes, well, okay. We're going to have a history lesson now.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to have a history lesson. So people have been getting tattooed or tattooing themselves since the dawn of ages. We have found frozen cavemen that have tattoos on them. Very crude tattoos like the little stick figures on the cave walls. People have been expressing themselves, like, you know, the hunters would have little stick figure hunters on them. And back then it was organic ink. Why? They would like cut themselves and they would dip their fingers into the coal of the fires and rub it in there, the soot. As the years go by, as humans are, we think that we know better than the earth itself. So we invent things, we invent plastic, we invent Ziploc bags, you know, you name it, we invent it. And that also includes synthetic ink.
Let's talk about the dangers of the synthetic inks and what's in the synthetic inks that's bad for our bodies. From what I understand, they can be carcinogenic. There are metals like lead and mercury.
Yes, it's not good.
Yeah.
At one point in time, I was using some synthetic inks, and one of my clients had a terrible reaction. I've never felt so bad in my life. I was beside myself, she was beside herself, and at that point in time, it was a realization that the body is the body, the earth is the earth, we mesh for reasons, and so to go back to the organic inks, which were how we were doing it in the beginning anyway, was the best way to go.
I've read about many, many dangers with the synthetic inks, one of which the FDA warns against if you need an MRI scan and you have a tattoo made with synthetic ink, that the actual metals in the ink can raise up and burn your skin. Not only that, anesthesiologists are afraid to give women epidurals when they're pregnant if they have that really sexy tattoo in the smaller of their back where the needle goes for the epidural, because the needle can push the ink directly into your spinal canal.
Okay, well, this is true, and we call them the stamps on the lower back, and they can be extremely beautiful, but it is, you know, one of the...
It's a risk.
Yes.
It's a risk.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to go through that.
I've heard that actually, if you already have a tattoo with synthetic ink, that it's actually better just to keep it than to have it removed.
They have found that some of the synthetic ink, because it's synthetic, it has chemicals, it has, you know, micros of plastics and stuff. When the lasers hit it, the plastic melts under the skin.
So when the laser hits the synthetic ink, it actually breaks it apart underneath your skin and disperses it throughout your body, and then it can actually go into your lymph nodes.
Sometimes.
Right.
And then, wow, howdy doody, you have a little parade on your hands.
Yeah, but then we have your beautiful alternative, which is organic vegetable ink dye. So
now organic ink will be something that is not man-made, not chemically made. It is organic because we find it from vegetable pigments, which mean the vegetables are broken down, vegetable dyes, whether it be berries, whether it be the vegetables that produce it, whether it be herbs or you know, whatever it is.
So what are the things to look for in a good tattoo artist? What are some of the questions you should ask?
You want to make sure the shop is clean, clean beyond clean. You want to see that they wrap up all of the equipment, all of their tattoo machines. Everything is wrapped and sanitized. And then you want to ask about the ink. What kind of ink do you use? Is it synthetic or organic? States it right on the label. You as a customer can say, can I see the label?
So don't be afraid to ask your tattoo artist if you can actually look at the bottle of ink yourself and read the label and look for the word organic. I wonder if organic ink has just as long a shelf life as the synthetic ink?
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. It's the way to go. It's healthier, it's safer, the colors are brighter. Things that deter a tattoo in the future are going to be your love of the sun, not putting sunscreen on, not taking care of it while it heals.
Lasts just as long
Just
as
as long, if not longer, with less problems. You're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna feel good about it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna last. You're gonna take care of it. You're not gonna have problems with it. You're not gonna be scared about it. The answer to your question is yes, yes, yes. Organic is the way to go.
Okay, I think that you may have convinced me and made me feel confident and safe enough to try to get a tattoo myself. I'm still gonna think about it because I have to think about what I want to get.
You stay with me, girl. We'll make you gorgeous.